Despite contrary beliefs and unpopular opinions, making t-shirts does not have to be hard. It's not rocket science. You don't have to wreck your brain even as a beginner. It literally can take you just a few minutes, just a few steps, and I'm telling you, you don't have to be a graphic designer. All you need is just the right platform, the right key phrases, and you can make hundreds of shirts in minutes in just a few simple steps. I'm going to show you how you can take one phrase and make 50 or more hundreds of t-shirts and how you can start making money like this. If you don't believe me, just keep watching. My name is Katrina. Welcome to the channel. I show you how to grow and start your business with different tips and tricks and all different types of tutorials. So please be sure to watch some of my other past content. But today is the video that you guys have all been waiting for. If you've been struggling with learning how to create designs, or you've been wondering how are so many people getting up all these Etsy shops and Shopify stores and how they have hundreds and thousands of designs. It's a simple method and it's called batch creating. So in today's video, sit back, relax, take notes, dive right in, because I'm going to show you how to be one of those people so you can start scaling your stores, how you can have multiple listings, and it literally only takes minutes. All you need are 3 simple steps with one optional that you can use or not use, and I'm going to be using artificial intelligence, of course, to help kick this thing off, to get it started, because you're going to need some help, you're going to need some ideas. So I'm going to show you how you can use Chat GPT. It's a free service. If you've never heard of it, definitely it's going to be a game changer for you and your business. Then I'm going to show you how and where you can get some trending ideas by jumping into Etsy and showing you some other similar products for examples. And I'm going to show you how you can create your own batch content, your own batch t-shirts for your own business by using Google Sheets. And then of course, I'm going to jump into Canva. I'm going to show you how you can transport and import your own batch content and transform them into hundreds of t-shirts in minutes. And then of course, if you need some design inspo, some graphics, some awesome fonts, I'm going to show you the best site where you can get commercial-free fonts and graphics from. So stay tuned. This is going to be an awesome video. You don't want to miss it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into desktop mode. Take a look at Etsy first to get some inspiration, to get some ideas, and just to see what other people are doing that's selling, that works. And we want to find an amazing scalable design ourselves. So I'm just going to put in top family t-shirt designs. I'm looking for something that's going to be either for families or professions, or something that's going to be scalable, that all I need is like one template, one design, and I can just change out the words. So as you see over here, this one is kind of scalable, but you'll have to do too much. You'll have to literally come in here and design each one. So this is something that's scalable with the same design, but it wouldn't work for what I'm going to do. But for what we want, we're looking for something where only a few of the words change. Only a few of the words change. This is really cute. I like these designs, but again, you have to come in here and you have to change each one. So the top phrase is not the same on all of them. So that wouldn't work either for what we're going to do today. So I think I found one. And I already had in mind to do this name, but this is just a really popular one that a lot of people are doing. So let's go ahead and open this up. This one says most likely to. So as you can see, it has most likely to pet all the dogs, most likely to wake up first, most likely to shop on December 24th, so on and so forth. I literally was going to do this most likely because it's just really, really popular. So I'm still going to do this design, but I'm going to show you just another example. And we're going to put in family birthday shirts. So if you look at this one for an example, it says daddy of the birthday princess, mommy of the birthday princess, sister, brother. You can go so on and so forth. Everything is the same, the style, everything, other than who the shirt is going to be worn on. So this is a scalable t-shirt design where you have all of your images and all you're doing is just changing the words. So we're going to do something exactly like this today, but we're going to do it for Christmas since Christmas time is right upon us. So now that I've shown you exactly what a scalable t-shirt is, what you can do, now I'm going to show you how you can create your own. So all you have to do is just type in openai.com and you can pull up Chat GPT. It's a free site. All you have to do is just open an account and you can literally ask it anything. So you just click on try Chat GPT. So Chat GPT wants you to ask it pretty much anything. It's a conversation. So you'll just type in anything that you want, ask it a question, and it'll give you a prompt. Remember, this is artificial intelligence. So it's not Google. It will give you information, but sometimes it doesn't have up-to-date information. So just know that if it doesn't have the latest information, it will just make up something. But let's go ahead and let's ask it a question right now. So I asked it to please give me a list of t-shirt ideas and funny short phrases to complete this phrase for Christmas for family members to describe themselves as. Most likely to. I'm gonna add on a to and let's see what it gives me. So as you see, it is literally generating a whole entire list that says for the whole family. Most likely to eat all the Christmas cookies, most likely to wrap empty boxes for fun. That is definitely me and I have done that. Most likely to get stuck in Christmas lights, most likely to be on the naughty list. So these are some examples that you can use, and as I scroll down, it has even more specific for like dad, for mom, for grandma. Love this. So I am definitely going to go ahead and use this. It is already popular and trending. I didn't want to use something new because I don't want you guys to steal my ideas. I want you guys to be able to be creative, be fun, and do something on your own. So let's go ahead and use this list, and I'm just going to copy and paste it, and we're going to now put it into Google Sheets. So I'm just going to copy, and now I'm just going to open up Google Sheets. So all you have to do is type in docs.google.com/spreadsheets, and I'm just going to start a new document, and I'm just going to paste that in. I'm going to expand this because it's much larger. So I am going to come in here and take out most likely to, because I'm going to type that in the beginning. So I'm just going to copy and paste all the rest of them as well. Now, if you don't like the first list that it generates for you, you can definitely reword it, do it again, or you can even be a little bit more specific. You can even ask for a specific count. Okay, so I reworded it this time. Let's see what it generates. I stated, please give me 25 catchy phrases. This time I was specific with the number. You see that? 25 catchy phrases to help me complete this phrase for Christmas for family members to describe themselves with funny short sayings to wear on a t-shirt. Most likely to. You need to be specific as possible. And I'm going to click generate, and let's see what it comes up with, Chat GPT. Most likely to steal Santa's cookies. So some of them are going to be the same, but it's specifically now going to give me 25. Most likely to take down the tree in February. That is so me. Most likely to break an ornament. So here I have even more, and I like the way it just gave me the list as opposed to breaking it up in categories. And yeah, I'm going to add this to the list, and I'm going to see which ones are duplicates, take those out, and I'm going to now have an even bigger, longer list. So let's copy this all and add it over into the Google Sheets. And just like that, now I have 52, but I'm going to come in here and I'm going to see which ones are not the same. So I'll clean it up and then I'll be back. So now that I have my file finally finished, I have all the words the way I exactly want them to appear on my shirt. Make sure you check all grammar, spelling. Mine came out to be a total of 52 for a complete list, which is perfect because now I got 2 extras. So now I'm going to name my file, and I'm just going to name it most likely t-shirts. So I'm going to come to select file. I'm going to click download, go over to .csv, and I'm going to download that. So now that this is saved to my computer, I can go ahead and jump into Canva, and I'll show you how you import this list. So sometimes when designing t-shirts, less is best, believe it or not. You don't always need a whole bunch of graphics to make a t-shirt pop. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you how you can incorporate, some graphics, but you might wanna consider using duo fonts. By using two different styles of fonts paired together, it can really make your design pop, take it to the next level. It breaks up the fonts from just being, plain and boring. And of course, you can get tons of hundreds and thousands of commercial-free fonts that you can use and resell from Creative Fabric. And this is a site, if you haven't heard of it already, but I'm pretty sure you have if you've been on my channel. You can get tons of graphics, hundreds and thousands of fonts, and you only pay a low fee. You can sign up for a subscription and pay monthly, but if you pay for the yearly all access, it only comes up to be about $4.99 a month, and it is literally so worth it. And of course, you can cancel at any time. So let's go ahead and I'm going to show you some awesome duo fonts, and I'm going to see if I can use one for today's design. So this is the website Creative Fabrica. If I scroll down, it'll show you some of their most popular fonts that they have on display. But today specifically, I'm going to type in duo fonts because that's what I want to look up. That's what I want to use. And I'm going to see which ones they have. Right away, it gives me all of the duo fonts. So I'm just scrolling through to see what all they have. I do want a bold font, and I do want, a much smaller font. And I do want something that's kind of Christmassy. So I'll look at like the Christmas fonts too. I'm just going to type in Christmas duo fonts just to see what comes up. Ooh, and look at that. I get some Christmas duo fonts. So this could definitely work. This could definitely work. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick something. So I kind of like this one right here. So I'm going to save it. I'm going to add it to favorites. And if you want to see more of it, if you want to see how it will actually look, they always have some examples of, how it looks together paired in different situations. I kind of like the Christmas family. So this is another one I'm going to scroll through, and I really like how this one looks. It looks more Christmassy to me. So now I'm just going to click download. So now I'm just going to import this font into Canva. So I am going to go ahead and download Jolly Christmas font as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and install both of these fonts. So now I'm in Canva, and of course you can try this for free, but I do have the pro version. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to select create a design, and I'm going to do t-shirt. I'm going to type in t-shirt. You can also create a custom size, whatever you want, but I'm just going to pick the one that they have right here, 14 by 18 inches. So I'm going to come over to the left-hand corner. I'm going to click on the text. I'm going to click on heading, and up here where it gives the font name, I'm going to click on that, come down to the bottom left where it says upload a font, and I'm now going to import my font. So right here I have Christmas family. So I'm going to import both fonts. I'm going to click open. It's going to ask me, please confirm the following. I'm going to click yes, upload. I'm going to upload both of them. So now I'm going to do the exact same thing with the next font because I'm not sure exactly which one I'm going to use yet. So I just click command, selected all 5, and I'm going to open all of them. And I'm going to make sure I select each one. And just like that, now I have new fonts. So now I'm just going to type it in at the top for Jolly Christmas. I'm going to type in most likely. I'm going to expand this out. So now I'm just going to drag this out. And I took one of the first sayings from the list that I have, and I'm just going to paste it here. It says to eat all the Christmas cookies, most likely to eat all the Christmas cookies. So I'm going to now change this font. So I'm going to go back and forth between the fonts because I got to decide which one is going to look best in which position. So I'm going to change that to the script font, and I think I'm going to keep this one to that font, and this one is going to be the script font. But because I don't want them all caps, so now I'm going to put everything else in lowercase. Most likely to. Okay, so I like that. Now, if you want, you can even change the colors of the most likely if you want to put them in holiday colors. But the eat all the Christmas cookies, that's going to be the phrase, that's going to be the batch content, that's going to change. That has to be one solid color. Everything else can definitely change. So let's see. We can put this in red, for example. Let's get some Christmas colors in here. Now what I want to do is I'm going to bring it down again, and I just want to choose between the fonts. I want to see which one is actually going to look the best, right? So I'm going to actually switch this to the other font. I'm going to put in Jolly, And I'm gonna bring up all those other fonts that I had. So I just went back and forth just to see which fonts I like best. You can even mix and match them. You don't have to go with just the two that came together. So I just decided on which font to use and went with that. So I'm gonna leave it like this for the purpose of this video. If you wanted to add some graphics, you can come under the Elements tab, and I'm just gonna type in Christmas, right? And just see what graphics come up. So you can put pretty much any graphics you want on your shirt. I can add the little Santa hat, put it on top of the most. So I'm gonna bring in various graphics just to see how to design this t-shirt. Again, there's gonna be different multiple phrases, so I'm actually just trying to see what is gonna work best. I can even put this nice little reindeer. This would be great for like names. So I'm just playing around with all the different elements until I find something that I like that will pop on this t-shirt, and then I found this cute little Santa hat and shoes. Now what I can also do is I can duplicate this, and then one of them I'm going to crop. I'm going to crop up for one of them, and now for this one I'm going to crop, and I'm going to bring down top just like so. I'm going to click done, and now I have a top and a bottom. Bring it in just a little bit. Gonna bring this one in just a little bit. And now I have my words in the middle, just like that. That's how they be creating them. That's one way you could do it, right? Make sure everything is lined up, center, most likely to eat all the Christmas cookies. All right, so now if you want to put this on a black t-shirt, of course you can just make the background black. And then of course you can make these words white, just like so. And there you go. You can do whatever you want. I would even, if you want to add an effect, you can make this white behind it so that way it can pop more. If you wanted to keep the colors, I really like the way that looks. And vice versa. You could flip it if you want to, have it on a white shirt. All right. So now the eat all the Christmas cookies is going to be the batch phrase. You want to know how you can take one phrase for one style of t-shirt and make multiple t-shirts, 25, 50, hundreds of t-shirts, depending upon the type or the category that you might have. So now let's go ahead and do that. Now I'm going to show you how you can bring that one file in that you save, and now you can batch create and make multiple t-shirts. Let's go. So now here comes the fun part. I'm going to select the phrase that I want to create the batch content around. I'm going to come over to the left. I'm going to scroll down. And if you don't see it over here on the side, if you've never used it before, I always use things frequently, so mine's changed. You're going to come and you're going to find the app section. You're going to click on apps and you're going to type in bulk create. Okay? You're going to click on bulk create. And it'll come up right here. You're just going to click on that. And now you can either enter the data manually or you can upload the data. So we're going to click on upload data. And I'm going to go and I'm going to find the file that I just downloaded from the Google spreadsheet. And of course, mine was called Most Likely T-shirt. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open that. So now I'm going to go ahead, click on my phrase. I'm going to right click. I want to click on connect data, really important, and automatically the file is going to come up. It shows eat all the Christmas cookies because that was the first one that was on my list. So I'm going to select that. Automatically on the left hand corner you see the data is connected. This is going to be the list that I'm going to import. I'm going to click continue. If you do want to import all of your phrases, all of your saying, you want to keep everything selected, everything checked as you see here. But if there's anything that you want to take out, all you have to do is just uncheck it, or you can uncheck all and just select which ones you want. But we are going to make as many t-shirts as possible. That's the whole point. Give all our customers options to choose from. So I'm going to leave everything selected. And I'm going to generate 51. Now remember, my list had 52, but as you can see right here, it says generate 51 designs. That's because I already have the first one done. So I'm going to click generate 51, and it's literally going to just create all of these t-shirt designs for me. This is just amazing. I love this feature. I want to show you guys how you can batch create. Now, of course, when you come in here, you want to scroll through, you want to look at every single one. Now, again, I don't really particularly like this font when I'm looking at some of the words and the letterings. So I would probably pick another font, but this was just for an example, just to show you. But you want to come in here, if anything is not spaced correctly, you want to just adjust it, because some of the phrases are longer than others. So you just want to make sure you have everything the way you want it. As you can see, like the shoes are too far down on some of them. So I'm just going to make sure all my spacing is perfectly well and centered for some. But for the most part, everything looks good. Everything looks good, and I'm just literally loving it. So I'm just scrolling through. You want to make sure all your grammar, all your punctuations is perfectly fine. And you also want to make sure nothing is off the page. You want to make sure everything is on the page. So now you can sell so many different t-shirt designs. So now I have all of these t-shirt designs that I literally just created in minutes with just a click of a button. And you can do this for any niche whatsoever. Okay, now that I'm done, I'm going to come up here to the top right, and I'm just going to name my file, most likely Christmas t-shirts. Okay, and I'm going to now just go ahead and download it. I'm going to download this as a PNG file. I'm going to click transparent background because I want to make sure that I can either use it on mockups or whatever it is. And I want to make sure that when I get ready to send it to whether it's going to be printed or cut out, that there's no background behind it. And I'm going to go ahead and download. Now you can compress this if you want. I'm not going to compress it, but if you want to compress it so that way you can just go ahead and open it later, you can do that, but you will lose some of the quality. So I'm going to go ahead and just click download, and that is literally it. That is it. It's downloaded, and now I can upload them onto my website to sell. So I hope this tutorial was helpful. I really wanted to break it down for you guys, show you another way that you can create amazing t-shirts and a ton of t-shirts in minutes. So as long as you have a trending design for any niche and it's scalable, and as long as you can make multiple t-shirt designs from one template, you guys can start rocking and rolling and selling thousands of t-shirts in no time. So now, of course, you can group all of these designs together, or you can sell them separately depending upon how you style it, how you word it, or what niche it's in. Make sure you have amazing mock-ups. Make sure you take great photos. You can use these t-shirt designs to scale your store for Etsy, Shopify, print on demand, whatever you want, wherever you're selling at. Go ahead, create as much batch content as you can. This is just an easy way to take an hour out of your day to create hundreds and literally thousands of t-shirts in minutes. All right, let me know if this video helped. Let me know again if you've done this, and if you need to see more ideas like this, drop it down below in the comments and I'll be glad to help you out, guys. Also, I would love to know, let me know down in the comments, what are you most likely to do? Which one of these t-shirts would you be wearing? What would your t-shirt say? So I would love to know it. I'm probably a few. I'm most likely to peek at the gifts. I'm most likely to take all the pictures. I'm definitely most likely to have all the extra decorations because I just really love holiday decor. So let me know, what are you most likely for your t-shirt design? Until next time, keep pressing, keep printing, always moving grace, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, it helps me out in the channel to keep creating content like this. I'll see you guys next time. See you later. Love you. Bye.